It is no mistake that this proposal came immediately after Belly was afraid for Stephen's life. It is no mistake that Belly jumped to Jeremiah while she was grieving her breakup with Conrad. It's no mistake that they jumped headfirst into this in the first place. We are watching two incredibly young individuals stuck in the bargaining and denial stages of grief since the ancient days of season 1. This man has been rushing this girl because he has been using her to cope with the grief of his mother's death. Belly has been using him to cope with not only the loss of Susanna, but also the loss of Conrad. Taylor literally told her days before that the best way to get over a man is to get under a new one. If she had to lose Susanna, if she had to also lose Conrad, at the same time that she was reckoning with potentially losing the house too, she was going to cling to Jeremiah. He projected Susanna onto Belly. He says, "My dad always loved Conrad better, but he says, I had my mom. She was the only person who ever saw me, her and Belly." So what he's been saying to himself this entire time is, if I don't have my dad's love, at least I get to have Belly, and Conrad can't have her. We see that happen in season 1. And it's especially triggered after the 4th of July when he is rejected by Adam. Then we see him reason, if I don't have my dad's love, at least I have my mom. But if I can't have my mom, then I need to have Belly. These bargains have created extreme codependency. The way that he is screaming at her in this scene and throwing things on her that were never hers to carry. He guilt trips her excessively to make her feel responsible for filling a role that was never hers to fill. And now Belly has had an opportunity to choose something for herself. She is first and foremost afraid of abandoning Jeremiah. She confirms in season 3 that's exactly what this conversation made her feel. Jeremiah is completely incapable of facing normal adult challenges. He uses Belly as a crutch. He says that losing Belly feels like he's losing the best part of himself. Keeping her close feels like he doesn't have to face the grief of losing his mother. Since he lost his mom, Belly has been the center of his world. But this isn't even true in and of itself, because all of the decisions that he has made that have caused this explosion in their relationship is because he was not considering Belly at all. Belly is stuck in denial herself. She admits that deep down, she knows a part of her is still in love with Conrad. Yet she shoves it down and avoids telling Jeremiah that she ran into him at Christmas. When Belly reacts to Jeremiah cheating, she says, whatever this is, whatever we were, like, she can't even actually name it. And when they get engaged, both admit that they can't imagine life without the other. Both are clinging to each other as they navigate change, as they avoid the pain of the inevitability of death, as they avoid difficult conversations. And what we are seeing is not love. It is a kind of love, but it's really denial, as both are afraid of the great unknown.